action. We're in Power Field, Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. His guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you. This is Young Hui Koo to do the honors. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for their next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. He was 29, by the way. And he finished third for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Nix with it on first. His first throw is an interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
19, Tiger, knock, go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Dart out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Comes up with it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Second down now, they need 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. This is Sutton working the right side. And And he's tackled for a short gain. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. I'll air it out on third. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Going on fourth. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Nix now on first and 10. Looking slant route complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Second down, give to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. It's a design boot. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at third and very long. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Right man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards.
60 by 60.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Robinson in motion right. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Riley Moss with that tackle. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. All right, Brock, Brian Dable is back around on offense. He's going for this on 4th down. They'll go, it's Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
On the move, headed right. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
That's another Giants 1st down.
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Giants using their 1st time out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Touchdown.
The offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Broncos first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. One last play before the break.
Second and 10.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chiefs have no problem in this one. They win it going away. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's J.J. McCarthy hooking up with his wide receiver, Jordan Addison. A 30-yard touchdown strike. The Vikings get just their second win of the season. They improve to 2-4. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the rookie starter, the second-round pick, Tyler Shuck. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Saints get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Set to kick this away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And you're always going to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. He has the first over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
To throw. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. He's got Bellinger. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
A handoff to Tracy. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel. It's just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
14 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Dart setting in to throw here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Hauls in this punt at the 8. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Buying some time left. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again, here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
He's back to throw. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down. A gain of 15.
He'll work against the blitz. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Robinson sets in motion left. Now Dart. Dumped off to his running back. Yes! Hit! The ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Retains possession.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Giants down by a touchdown. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that. Couldn't connect. Second down.
Second and 10.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? You keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here on fourth. And he forced it on fourth, and it's intercepted! And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game!
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Almost set.
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Has some space inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Here he is to throw. Rolling out to his left. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 12 in the fourth. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the
Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Broncos.
Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yet no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming out.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
19 Tigers.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. It's a win for the Broncos.